I
Alright,
cannot
folks,
make it.
welcome back. That is Cancer Giles talking over me, not realizing he needs his place.
Drink.
Got it.
Is he talking to his wife?
Giles.
I don't know, is he?
I don't know either.
Alright, so let's talk about Best Studios. Obviously, we've been using it for a couple years now instead of Hot TV. Once Hot TV Interfed closed, Best Studios, my idea was we can never be on like CBS, Spike TV, Showtime, whatever. HW needed their own network and character for all the shit we do. Best Studios was an idea where I thought eventually we'd have handler shows on there, Cooking with Kale, Point of View with Potter, Kostov's Corner, stuff we'd always have Best Bets, America's Angles, Mike Check with Mike, that type of stuff. Recently, we've had some newer feds that are trying to get going, and they didn't know how they were airing their shows on the internet, IPPVs, stuff like that.
Drink.
Fuck.
It's just getting hard.
So I'm like, you guys just air your shows on Best Studios. I'll put over new feds. If the fed head's worth a fuck, I'll help them out. And LPW's got a great fed head. True Wrestling, we talk a lot of shit, but he's a good guy. Actually has a lot of respect for HOW. And then, Ben, I like Ben. He's
Gay.
he's gay. He's begging like
Easily purchased.
he's begging like Keith Sweat to be called right now. But that was the whole point. Let's get these guys in here, air their shows on Best Studios, and do whatever the fuck they want. Narcotic is working on the Best Studios subsite right now. It's going to be a living, breathing TV guide. It'll be very interactive. It's going to be badass. He saw the WordPress site, and he said he puked in his mouth a little bit because he didn't make our badass HOW site for me to subsite a WordPress site out and tie it into it. So he was actually quite offended. So Narc is hooking us up. At one point, he was like, "Well, I'll cut you a deal." And he was like, and then he saw the WordPress site. He was like, "I'm just going to do this shit. Let's get it going." And one thing I want to do with our HOW site is, with Best Studios and HOW, is really put over some of the legit feds and resource sites that are worth a fuck. Hopefully, Eric's site will launch sometime this year, and it'll be worth
August
a fuck.
12th, motherfucker.
Dude, I've been looking at your demo site for like 8 months now.
Have you refreshed it?
Not recently, no.
It's awesome.
Is it in the same place where the Dream pay-per-view is?
Yes, it's called a black hole of fedding.
I really hate that everybody has seen the website. Like, that really bothers me.
That I've seen it?
That everybody has seen it already.
Quit
I
hanging out
haven't
the
seen it.
I haven't seen it.
Drink.
America, slow the fuck down. Really? That was not a minute.
That is a minute.
It
You're at
wasn't.
28.
I maintain I want Christopher Switzerland for the Century Club.
Yeah, Townsend, don't you have something like equivalent, like 100 bong hits or something you can do?
I'm drinking
100
beer, mate.
bong hits.
I don't smoke. I don't fucking know.
Dude, if I did
Leave it
100
to
bong
Scotty
hits,
to do
all you
100
hear-
bong hits.
All you hear at the end of the show is just like, hey.
Oh, fuck.
I think that's
me
gonna be
running.
my next roleplay. It's just.
Oh, fuck.
But
me
my
running.
daughter's up, so she wants to talk. You want to talk to my daughter?
This is
Yeah.
This is about the point last time.
Yeah,
this
put
is-
her on.
Yeah. Nothing bad
So
can happen.
ask her what she thinks of my poser.
You want to see this picture that I made?
Drink.
But Daddy made it.
She just ran.
You didn't even like it? God.
I'm making an open challenge to your daughter for next week's turmoil.
Who was that?
That was America.
America.
That's
America versus Ella.
That would be amazing.
First America goes one-on-one with Ella, weighing in at 20 pounds.
It'll be a hell of a good match.
Huh?
I'd probably
She'll
lose.
Solexplex him through the mat.
All right,
Nobody knows what a Solexplex is. No.
No, I'm just trying to picture your daughter getting on HOW programming, something not happening to her. And then I'm thinking about all the poses that you didn't finish because we just had your daughter get thrown
Oh
like
my
a lawn
god,
dart.
would you lay off?
Sesame Street
You're
drop.
acting like I'm the worst
Drink.
guy that ever did posers for fucking HOW.
No, I'm saying if your daughter showed up on our show and I had Ethan Kavanaugh's shadow attack her, then you're gonna be like, dude, I'm not gonna do any more posers.
They could attack her, but just not like anything worse.
No, trust me. If his shadow attacks her, you will
'Cause
quit.
I know
HOW.
how high octane is. Like if they could attack her, but like beat her up or whatever.
Shadow
But
is.
No, if Ethan Kavanaugh's shadow attacks your daughter,
Oh,
shit's
all right.
that's crossing a line for HOW. I think you're right.
Oh man. See,
Fucking Jerry said Dusty.
You're getting brutal.
The Fed.
All right.
that's what I'm saying. I wasn't saying you were bad. I was just saying the things that could happen to your daughter on my show might cause you to leave. Was my point.
True.
And drink.
Very
And,
true.
Who had
Look,
who had,
man.
who had rape allegory at 31 minutes in?
I had the under.
Welcome to how, folks. Welcome to how.
Oh god.
I definitely
I
had
have
the under.
nothing to say anymore.
I wouldn't even talk, dude. I was just
You were this cool guy that we talked. Now you're like this fucking scumbag.
You're the one who's like, hey daughter, come on, let's go to the whore. Be on the whore with daddy. And then you made things weird. Now things are gonna be awkward between us. We're gonna be like typing. We're gonna backspace because I
Yeah,
want
and
to say
I'm gonna know
that.
prices and
I'm gonna have to
cool
delete
stuff
it
and-
because it'll be weird if I say that. So see, I blame your daughter.
She's a little girl. All right.
Coming up now. Just
Okay.
met America.
And drink.
Awkward silence is over.
I was filling out a form, an affidavit.
Does your daughter have a poser?
So that America poser was cool, right?
It was top notch.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
All right, let's get back to some EFED chatter. Not related to.
You're right. We're in an EFED.
We are.
What's an E?
Who do you guys? What do you guys think about with Ben leaving Death Row? I pretty much made the decision for the Fed that we're not going to affiliate with him
Thanks.
anymore. But would you guys? What are you guys' thoughts like if Ben leaving, another handler taking up the reins? That's not the same deal, I think. Like if I left HOW, maybe Max, Scotty, or America took over. I think it could go on, but what are your guys' thoughts about handlers taking
Drink.
over for the original founder of Feds,
Um,
America?
I had it happen in my first Fed when Splinter split. It was taken over by somebody else, and then I think our final pay-per-view had to be written by one of the handlers, and it was not the same. The Fed barely lasted another week, and then it just closed because nobody had any faith anymore. So it's one of those things where it's never going to be the same, and it might as well just create a brand new Fed with the same people and do your own rules and your own thing. Start fresh.
Townsend, what do you think about it?
I did it, man. With the Fed I was in before. How?
How long did it last before it closed?
What, after the owner left?
Yeah.
About a year.
That ain't bad.
Yeah, I introduced the judging system. The
Although
owner tried to come back.
Ground Zeroes lasted longer than that, though.
Drink.
Yeah, I know. No, the guy bailed on us right before a pay-per-view. Didn't say he was going to quit or anything, just bailed. And I sort of ended up picking up the slack, writing like 4 matches that night or something. It would have probably have died if he'd have kept running it. I'd like to think that I kept it going for a bit longer than it should have. It probably would have died quicker otherwise, I think. It was not the same, and it was always going to die, but I never tried to make it the same thing it was before. I tried to do something else with it.
Why not make it a new Fed then? Why'd you keep the same name
Because
going?
because the roster didn't want to jump to a new Fed, and
Okay. Giles, what about you? What do you think is going to happen in Death Row? Is it going to last or die?
I hope it. but I don't know.
You hope it was?
I hope it lasts.
Why? I just bought you out of that hellhole.
Well, I'm not affiliated with it now. If it prospers, whatever.
Drink.
Obviously, it won't because I'm not there anymore. But what are you gonna do?
I don't know, dude. If I were you, I'd feel so bad. You'd probably take a naked picture of your wife and send it to her and hope you feel better.
He's only half.
No? Not a chance.
It's still early though. We still got
It is early. It is early.
answer. I wanted.
You better be getting that camera now, Giles. We need to win this week. Come on.
Yeah, I will. I can be bought.
I don't
All I
need.
need to see is nude wives that doesn't involve cookie batter and butter. And I'm good to go. Max, what do you think about handlers taking over for an owner that bails or shuts down or just doesn't have the passion anymore?
You know, my first Fed I was in official, like full Fed that I was able to spend time in was called SWF, way back in the day. And its owner, who I still have on AIM, I
Drink.
think, just went up and left. And so, like, two handlers took over. And I'd been there for probably, like, 2 or 3 months before he left. So I definitely saw a sudden decrease in the quality of things. But on top of that, the problem with handlers taking over something they're already, like, in character invested in, it always ends up feeling like they're going to try to put over their own characters, or that the show becomes what they know, unfortunately, which is their characters. When they take over, like, well, it's easy. I'll just use my character for it. It usually starts to become very selfish and enterprise. And so it just drives people away because no one likes to be basically ordered over by someone's E-Fed character that's actually also wrestling you competitively every week. So I don't think it usually works. An owner kind of needs to be the person who has the idea, carries the idea because it's his idea, and so he's going to be most invested in it.
Drink.
And for someone to try to pick it up afterwards. That's
Giles,
always
I swear
harder.
to God, if you pound your keyboard any harder, I will fucking boot you from this goddamn chat. Dude, why do you hit it so hard?
I have no idea. I think it's I have soft keys.
Are you
No.
are you high and that you imagine the keys are coming at you?
Yeah,
It is.
Stay back.
And if you don't like put your fingers on them hard, they're gonna like fly away.
do you have like you're
I'm
like
Stop on
you're like that Seinfeld episode with the chick with man hands.
He is a man, though.
Yeah, so that means he's got America hands then. He's got like Christopher America size hands.
Like really small, like a child.
Or the bald eagle. And
No, have you seen my hands, Scotty? They're like
No.
gorilla size.
I
Yeah,
don't know how
America-
you use a
dude,
Mac.
Dude, America's like 7'8" and he's like 525 pounds. And dates the smallest Christian chick that goes to his church.
Drink.
In there.
Dude, America, do you only are allowed to like put the tip in? Or I mean, can you go all in?
Only if I pray enough.
I think it's vomited in my mouth.
Do you tell her I'm gonna paint your tonsils red, white, and blue?
Yeah, I have her say the Pledge of Allegiance right before I just go right in there.
Oh, I'm proud to be an American. You guys at least should have fucked around during the opening ceremonies, right? Giles, quit typing, dude. Swear to God.
Is it that loud, really?
Yes,
Yes.
it's,
A machine
it's
gun is
very,
going off in my head.
dude.
Or at least mute yourself.
Yes. Quit.
Just
Who are you typing right now?
Good idea.
Who are you typing right now? That's
I
more
was
important
I
than
was
the
trying
whore.
to tweet.
Quit tweeting.
He's contacting the owner of Death Row.
Dude, totally just heard.
All right,
It's like the opening to All the President's Men.
Dude, yeah, it is. It really is.
done typing.
You got Robert Redford in there with you? You guys doing sneakers promos? What's going on?
What?
That's a great movie.
40. Yeah.
Eric, let me ask you a wrestling question.
Ask away.
Are you alright there? You sound like you're in a black hole of death.
I'm looking at my fucking. If I get any more tweets from Survive This Thing, I'm gonna fucking my mom. That's what I'm looking at right now.
Dude, why is he so annoying? He seems like a good guy, OOC wise.
No, he's cool. He's just his
He's
character fucking drives me insane. I guess that's what he's supposed to do, though, right?
That's the point, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
Drink.
Talking about.
Yeah, but it's
So,
like if they gave
for those-
If
Undertaker
your
a Twitter account.
character's a fag, that's what
So
he's
it's like
supposed
if they gave Undertaker a Twitter account and be like, woke up, killed somebody, choke slammed somebody, it'd be awful.
Yeah, why does
Turn.
the Undertaker have a Twitter?
He's
He
like,
shouldn't
turn-
have a Twitter.
do.
Oh,
And
He's like, weak. Some people have the clap on, weak sauce. I just raise my hands, lights on, raise, lower, down.
and apparently Johnny Legend is sitting in his room drinking alone,
That's
saw
what I was
that.
gonna retweet. But
which means
yelled
pretty
like-
much that his knees are touching his elbows.
That's probably one of the saddest tweets I've
Yeah.
ever
I
seen.
All right, let's add Ben. Let's call Ben in.
Poor guy.
Let's add him.
Anyway, what's up?
I was gonna ask you, for those that don't know, Eric handles the character that's taken on Mike Best.
Drink.
In the finals at LPW tournament.
Nice. So how
So,
much did Mike get paid to lose to him?
Fetch me a beer, hag. Fetch
What?
me a beer.
What was that?
Giles, how high are you?
That was the greatest thing ever. That was the greatest thing ever.
Did he have
That's
a
my-
megaphone behind his Bluetooth? What was that?
Dude, that's my new ringtone. That's my new ringtone.
Please send me that. Please.
Dude, I'm chopping that up and it's putting it on, using tone this, and I'm making that my new ringtone.
Can that be the intro for every turmoil as well?
What? What's
Fetch
going
me a
on? Who's got
beer,
a...
wench.
I'm
great.
tearing up. I'm tearing
Police
up.
sirens,
I'm
too.
tearing up. Stop. But that was good.
And drink.
Oh, goodness
I would
gracious.
pay cash money to put a camera in his living room to figure out what goes on half the time.
Oh, imagine if he had like a 7-way video.
What, were you just like practicing a Boston accent there? What was going on?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I was telling my wife to get me a beer. And
I know, but why were you going all like Goodwill Hunting on us?
because if I use my
Meow.
that's
How you like them apples? So gay.
because Cancer Giles is from Boston.
Oh,
Easy
so
now.
you're in character right now. Good work. Good work. You're being character with your wife.
Boston.
I am in character.
Oh, fuck Boston.
Every time I to be in character with my wife, I have to sleep on the couch.
You're from Philadelphia.
I know.
Philadelphia, Boston, same difference.
Hoping no one would catch up on the lie, but thanks.
Drink.
Steve.
Same piece of shit fans.
See, I call everyone out on their faults. I called Lee out the other week and he yelled at me.
For what? Because I put a wrong date?
Yeah, and then you yelled at me for.
Yeah.
It's not like I pee sitting down or count how many teeth are missing out of someone's mouth so I can see what size dick I can fit in there.
Or break your toe running to get a beer.
Oh,
Okay,
all like at times.
here comes the man police. Who's got the sirens going on?
Yeah,
It's
who's
probably
top
Max.
of the road?
Who would it be? It had to be me. It's some gangbanger somewhere. I don't know.
That's what I figured.
And they're probably
They
white,
just took a
too.
meth lab out of your basement.
It's probably Hobo Jim.
He's probably
No,
bitter.
Hobo Jim's dead.
He's dead, man.
Aw.
Shit happens.
it probably is.
Hobo Jim Jr.
Probably Omar Rashim trying to hook up with Max and then they just fucking... Oh, racial profiling. Omar
Drink.
Rashim.
Who the hell runs the EW blog? Is that Halcom?
Yeah.
So
He's
is
trying-
he going to continue to run that, or is he going to
Yes,
set off to one of his handlers?
He is... He's legit running that.
I like the guy. Don't get me wrong. I'm just asking.
I've always said him and Dave just need to pick one fucking project, be done with it.
Him and who?
Dave,
Who the
Tyrell.
Oh, Tyrell. Yeah.
He's a
Who
good
has
guy.
never replied to any of my emails? Yeah.
Ben, you there?
Yeah, hold on a second. Let me turn my.
We've been trying to
volume
call you, dude, and it goes right to your EBT card has been denied.
up. All right.
Giles
He's
is
so fucked up, man.
What?
Yes,
Such
fuck.
an asshole.
That's fine.
I hear an echo.
Drink.
Who's got the echo? It only can be one person.
It's
I'm
only
gonna blame the person married to the black person. Echo, echo. How many are we on, America?
You just did
do you hear echo
45.
you also
Oh, I
saw
hate that one.
Halfway through.
Ben,
You're not even halfway through.
5 drinks to catch up on.
I like how Scotty's
everybody,
poser has
shh.
me all fucked up. Like, just
with
That's
all
tripping me
that,
out.
I love how he ruined your poser and just put all the gay ass Crayola graffiti behind him.
I'm not even talking. See,
I'm maximizing my screen just to like look at your anarchy symbol.
Why
Yeah.
does Embosser have Scotty Wood's anarchy symbol on his poser?
It's not gonna be there that long.
I was about to say, 'cause he can't see him fucking pants.
Why are you guys looking at that? That's not even a finished one.
Well,
Quit cheating, Ben. Ben, so I took Death Row off Best Studios.
Drink.
I don't have faith in anybody but you running that place. So what's gonna happen with Death Row?
I believe Josh was talking about taking it back down to the level out of California. I don't know. I kind of left the chat room after we got done talking about it to get ready for this. And then when I didn't come home for the first segment, I started drinking myself.
I know we felt sad for you, and we all got a card. We all put $1 in it. But then we all took the $1 and gave it to Eric to make another poser for HOW. So sorry about that.
What happened?
Eric, how high are you right now?
Huh?
How high are you right now?
Man.
he's huffing. Hi.
Eric, what was your first impression of HOW as a guy that hated it because you couldn't get on the site at first?
I didn't hate it.
You hated it.
That was your own words. You hated it.
Yeah.
Drink.
I can rewind the
Say that?
tape.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
did.
I can
he used to
rewind
hate
it.
Yeah. Pretty strong word.
Who fucking password protects a website? Like
We do.
real, like
This
the
guy.
front page.
This guy.
That's
Right
like
over
dirt
here.
baggetry.
Right
It
over
also
here.
protects our stuff from getting, say, copied and pasted in
Yeah, but,
another
you know,
fed.
well,
Bishop
that's
Steel.
cool. You know,
Dude,
but
we had
you know
legit
what- you know what?
reasons.
Mason Hart is online. You should invite him.
I'm going to tell you what, people who password protect their front page are stupid because people like me who run resource sites who try to go and review these and get them some exposure, when we can't get in, I just pass it up in most cases. So
I really
Exactly.
I don't want any exposure.
This is the first time
I
I've
don't.
agreed with
I don't
Ben.
think ever. As the handlers of HOW, have you guys ever really wanted exposure?
No.
I
Never.
My roster doesn't give. Two
I'm already
fucks.
in the best defed. What do I need to be
Big
exposed
fucking
to?
deal, dude. Yeah, you know, hey.
Drink. Let me
God
tell you
damn
something. The last
We'll let
exposure that I
everybody
got,
else fucking
I almost
realize
got
how
arrested.
cool it is. You know what I mean? Like, we have the
Dude,
coolest
Eric,
defed, but you know,
Eric, quit acting like we dumped you in high school, dude. It was like for like 6 months, dude. We didn't.
I'm
want
just
anybody-
saying, like, you know, if it's so cool, let everybody else see how cool it is.
No, because this is what happened. We got exposure through another interfed, and then we got kicked out because we just destroyed them
Raped
in a
them,
week.
Okay, you made them cry, America. That was.
Well,
that was,
don't
Yeah, but
reach,
On the
don't
flip side of
reach for exposure. Just like let it happen.
dude. I ain't.
This isn't sex. You don't just like let it happen.
Scotty,
Who
can I
lets
ask
it
you a
happen
question?
with sex?
yes, Matt.
What is that tattoo on Scotty Wood's like below the anarchy sign? I can't figure out what it is.
It's
It's
a
his nipple.
it's
his
a heart.
nipple.
It's
a
a
nipple.
heart with a knife through it, wrapped in barbed wire.
It looked
It's
like a
the
pink
coolest
rhino
tattoo
with a
ever.
drill
Tell
bit
him,
in its
Scotty.
head. So,
Does it say mom on the heart?
No,
A fucking pink rhino. Get the fuck out of
actually,
here.
it's a heart that's stitched together with devil horns.
What does that mean?
It,
What was Scotty
means I'm
thinking
gay.
when he
It
went in there?
means
to
I'm
get that
better than you.
you remember when I
That's what it
stabbed
means.
Frankie at
tattoo?
Iconic?
Is that tattoo have password protection on it?
Oh my god.
You remember when I stabbed Frankie at Iconic?
yeah.
He got that tattoo.
Ben knows where I'm coming from.
That's
Ben
the funniest shit I ever heard.
knows where I'm with that.
I'm trying to give legit shit out.
Oh fuck me!
This is why
You're lucky you
Sacred
fucking
horse.
did,
Nothing legitimate happens. We just drink and fucking. If you're listening now, just shut the whore off.
Yeah. If you're smart, you wouldn't even listen to this.
However, chances are Lee will give you something
Drink
for free if you manage to get your way all the way through it.
Yes,
Halfway
I
done.
will. I will do
Oh,
that.
fucking A.
We
And
haven't
then once
even
we
hit
get
a
done, I
break
will
yet,
password
have we?
protect it so no one can listen to it. And then I will tell you all how great it is.
Oh, I need to get another beer and not try and kill myself doing so.
I do too. So let's take another quick
What?
break. We have the 25-minute mark. When we come back, Ben will tell us all about his future plans in e-fetting and
Ooh, good.
No one goes to sleep. Ben's
Yeah, a
gonna
lot of it
tell
has
us.
to do with Hal, but whatever. Go to sleep. It's cool.
See, Ben's here for us. We're here for Ben. That's why we said
Ben's here for Mike.
touche. Well played, sir. We'll be right back.